We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the double.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 rattling. Get it. Dragon 6, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals grab it! And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown! The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. PAT effort coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. He's caught out right by Golden. And he'll get it up to the 44. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Catch made. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, we got an injury, Brock. That is Matthew Golden who's shaken up. Training staff out there with him. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Judkins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Rose caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
5-yard gain on the play.
Nix now on 1st and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 12.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now Nix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, kill!
Nix from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Nix to throw again. He's got to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Once more, it's Nix. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. A sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
That's another Broncos first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Broncos. Ready? 19 targets. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out. And you can't stop me. When you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey, fellas.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Escapes a defender. He loses the football. And the Cardinals pick it up. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then, Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and give it away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
They'll run here on first down. Massive hit. The ball is out. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He's going to have this one down to the 28.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a body Conda. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
7, 18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready, set.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Go!
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Nix with it on 1st. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Escapes the pocket. This is Sutton working the right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. A play made by Will Johnson.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's from the gun on 3rd down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos making a 1-point game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get your money up. Get your money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Get it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 2nd and 5.
18, Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Ward. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
18, 5 years, 65 catch, 65 catch. Hey, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
6 yards.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Fourth down. Here's Ward. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, Ward going to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready?
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Smash, smash.
There's a give, left side. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Broncos 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Judkins up the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. Nix from the gun. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On third down, here's Nix. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Broncos with a first and 10. Nix to throw again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Nix again on second and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Motioning the tight end now.
Gain of 22 yards. First down.
Nix with it on first. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. On 1st down, it's Nix. Throw is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Second and 3 now. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Flushed out now to his left. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
In the red zone on 1st. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Kill! Oh, I said, get here.
They'll throw again. Nix. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Maverick. Ready, go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a Conda on the return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Amani Kanda now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
65 catch, 65. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Free inside the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Amani Kanda has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the give, here's Judkins. Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They give up the gut to Amani Kanda, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
60 Maverick, ready? Nice, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Harrison secures this left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Avani Conda. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
43-yard line.
On the jump.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Broncos 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's rocked. That ball's free. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Handoff headed left. It's Avani Conda. On the move past the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Like it.
Give now to the running back. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play.
On the set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cub 19, Cub 19.
Ward setting the pass. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Ward now. And it is picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a Conda on the return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
70 Rangers, 70, 19, Franco 80, ready.
Ward shaking off the pick here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. Looking slant route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get it, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
19, 18, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Ward now on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
42. Broncos 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. What a hit, and the ball's loose! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. That's good.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. Catch made. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They motion the tight end over. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 16.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The Cardinals, first down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the
60
45-yard
Bison,
line.
60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer.
Running once more with a body conduct. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale.
At the 46-yard
Cardinals
line.
close to picking up their 5th win. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Judkins on the drop down. And he'll get it up to the 27. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now the throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
That's good for a Broncos. First down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to his right. He can run it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
A gain of 11.
They send a man in motion.
First down, Denver.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's second down and 10.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They motion a receiver left. Throwing on first down, Nix. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. First and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Adrian Taylor Deverson on the coverage.
Nix now to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Buys time, rolling right. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Broncos.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these off.